And Anzaldúa will work with this idea as well, largely through this idea, this figure of La Chingada, which means, the fucked one in Chicana Spanish, right? Which is a figure in Latino sort of culture. Another figure is La Malinche. And so these are figures that the La Chingada figure, right, goes back to um, when Cortez first lands. He enslaves the Indians, and then um, he takes a mistress, right, and this mistress bears him a child, the first mestiza, right, and that woman is seen by the male population, especially, as being a betrayer of the civilization, when in fact she was enslaved, and then raped by Cortez, right? And so the woman is again being penalized or criminalized, right, within the cultural imagination, right? And so this is all part of, a feminist, theory, how women are become scapegoated within patriarchal culture. That patriarchal culture, in order for it to exist, right, has to otherize women, has to demonize women, marginalize women. Um, Women are a threat, all these types of things, right? So that's the theory. That's the sort of how the patriarchal system works, according to feminist theory. So, but that aside, that's all about history, right? A little, I think all that'll help you sort of get where she's going as she writes. But it's language that we want to look at with Anzaldúa and the provocative argument that she makes there. Universalism, essentialism, oneness are, like Du Bois talked about, right, with his treatise on African American consciousness, they're no longer possible because of historical trauma that radically undermines identity. For Anzaldúa, she has multiple identities, right? Whether she wants to have them or not. Okay, so the trauma of history, the trauma of being forced to be a mestiza, forced to be a person of mixed blood, and then to be colonized multiple times and to be discriminated against, right? That this creates all different types of personalities and identities within the colonized sort of subject. And it's this that she embraces,